Hello friends, thanks for stopping by. It's that time of month where I go through my empties, and with my empties I usually give little reviews and let you know would I buy it again or would I not. So we are going to jump right in, my friends. First item is the More Free Continuous Spray. This is something that I spray over my foundation powder to take away that powdery look. I really do like this one. I would get it again. Matter of fact, I've gone through several bottles of this one, or cans, I should say. It has a really fine mist. It never spits at you. It's just really, it's very refreshing as well. So I do like this one, and yes, I would get it again. Next, I finished up some Colleen Rothschild shampoo. This is the Quench and Shine Restorative Shampoo. I really like this a lot. It gives my hair incredible shine without drying it out. So yes, I would get that again. I already have a backup. And this here, this is my most favorite mask, hair mask, that I have been using for the last couple of years now. Really love this. I try so many hair masks, and there are a lot of good ones, lots, and I have several of them in my shower. But this one here, I cannot be without. I absolutely love it for a quick mask in the shower for like 3 minutes, or for a deep mask, hydrating, moisturizing, just shine. When my hair just really needs that extra, this is the one that I always reach for. It is the Colleen Rothschild Quench and Shine Restorative Mask. Absolutely love it. I finished up a Bioderma Créaline H2O. This was the largest size I had, but now you can go to your Costco and they have this bad mamma jamma for $17, I think, or $18. I bought a couple of them because I didn't know if it was an item they were going to continue to have. I love having the pump. Like I said, this is a monster, absolute monster. I think if you really thought about it and said, okay, this is 850 mil. I pay so much for one in the drugstore that is this amount, you get this amount. If you go penny to penny, I'll bet you're saving money by going to your Costco and getting the Bioderma, which is fabulous, my friends. So yes, I will always have Bioderma on hand, always. We are washing our hands so much these days that if we are using something that's not really moisturizing, I think our hands and nails will suffer. So I have been using this one throughout all of COVID and absolutely love it. It is from Raw Sugar. It's their moisture loving hand wash, because they have different ones, but I find that this one is actually more moisturizing than their other. So absolutely love this. Just went and bought 3 more. I have them in every bathroom at every sink. So I do love it. Next up, I finished up my magnesium citrate. I always take a magnesium supplement. Magnesium is very good at helping you catch some really restful Z's. Although sometimes menopause is a little bit stronger than the magnesium and you still don't get your sleep. But it also helps with muscle cramps for me. It's really a good supplement to take. And they say, from things I have read, they say that most people are deficient in magnesium. So have your levels checked and make sure that you are getting all of your nutrients from your food, and if not, supplement. Okay, next up, this was a no-go for me. This is the second time I have tried this, and I have not liked it. I forgot how much I disliked this. This is the same as this. This is my sweet spot. It is a gentle wash for the area. And it's just a really good wash to get in the habit of using, because after menopause, and when I'm talking about this, it's not to give shock value or anything like that, or it may not even be something that I'm suffering with. But I do know that after menopause, the pH balance in that area does change, and a lot of things happen after menopause, and some women will experience them and some will not, So this is my most favorite, although it used to be $8. Now you can only get it at Ulta and it's $15. So not happy about that because Target discontinued it. This is the one that I do not like is Honey Pot. It's a foam, and I don't feel clean with it, my friends. So I don't like this one. So I would not get the Honey Pot again, but yes, I will get the Sweet Spot again. Louis finished up his Shiseido Benefiance. This is being discontinued, but he loves this. I will have to find a new one. He likes them to lather. I can't tell him any different. He wants it to lather because I did buy a more cream-based one that had no sulfates, and he didn't like it. So he does like this. You can sometimes find it at TJ Maxx, although it's getting harder and harder to find it. And I don't even know that Shiseido sells it anymore. But it was a really good cleanser. I did use it for years and years and years until my skin just couldn't handle it anymore. Finished up a Super Rich from ColorProof. I have been using this for years. This is always in our shower. Lou uses this as well. It's their Super Rich Moisture Shampoo. Of all the formulas that ColorProof has, this has been my most favorite for years. It's very concentrated. A little goes a long way. It is pricey, but again, very, very concentrated. It is vegan, has no harsh chemicals in it for the hair. It has a pleasant smell to it. It's really a good shampoo. I also use the conditioner. I used to use the mask too, but the mask was not as great as the shampoo and conditioner, but it was a very good mask. But after Colleen Rothschild, I have a tough time with masks holding up now. They just don't. And with every Empties, I always have from Bay Harbor Beauty. She did get a new website, but she is still on Etsy for those of you who prefer to shop with Etsy. This is the jojoba bead and honey foaming scrub in eucalyptus mint. This I have been using for... My journey with this started because I opened an email and she said, would you mind if I sent you some of my products? And I was like, oh no, that's okay. She didn't ask me for anything, didn't even ask for a video. And then I used this product and that was it. Bam, fell in love with it, and I've been talking about it. I would probably say, well, Julie could probably tell us better. Julie is the owner and creator. She could probably tell us better, but I'm going to say we might be heading into 2 years. With my love affair on this. So absolutely love it. You will not be disappointed. And for this, again, a small business that we can help support through these very, very trying times. And, you know, if you are strapped for money, these are great gifts to give because they are not expensive and they really are beautiful. This, I will never take a shower without it, my friends. I absolutely love it. And for me, the eucalyptus mint is my most favorite of all her scents. I think mimosa, citrus mimosa, or I think that's the name of it. I think that's her second biggest. But for me, love it. Absolutely love it. It's clean and it just has a hint of that mint. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so I also finished up the Olaplex Zero. This is their newest product. It primes, repairs, strengthens, protects all hair types. Now this has to be used with number 3. What you do first is you put this on your dry hair. Now I focus it all on the outer hair because that's the hair that the sun has hit and is my driest of the hair. And again, my hair has not been cut since last October. We are at 1 year, my hair has not been cut. I did one little trim myself, but it was just a matter of snipping off maybe less than 1/8 of an inch. It was a whisper. It was a dusting, my friends. But I have really been dedicated to treating it because I knew that I was not going to be getting it cut for a while. I thought I would be able to find a hairdresser, and then COVID hit. So it was very important for me until I find a hairstylist. It's very important for me to treat it. So I did use this and I liked it, my friends. And I'm not an Olaplex fan. I don't think it's a good product, but I don't think it's better than a lot that I've used. But this was nice. And I do have 2 bottles backed up and the number 3 because I did like the way it performed together. Of the products in this line, 0 and 3 as a treatment are my favorites. Okay? Okay. All right. I also finished up. This is one that I really like, but I don't think I'll be getting this again because I really do love the Sanitas, milk and honey, and I'm also using the lemon. My skin is not as dry here in Florida because of the humidity, which makes me very happy. But I do love this Kate Somerville goat milk. It's very, very nice. I wish I could transition Lou into using this one after I can't find the Shiseido anymore, because this is a really nice cleanser, but it has no foaming action. It's very creamy, and I don't know that he would like it. So, but I do love it. And it went off the shelves for a long time because they were having a problem with the stabilization of the product, and then they rectified all of that, and it came back. And it really is a great, great cleanser. But like I said, I'm really, you know, I'm getting older, my friends, and I don't need to have a whole lot of things hanging around anymore. So I'm really honing in on just the products that I really feel are doing something for my skin, because I don't expect miracles at this point, because, you know, I've gone through menopause and I'm losing a lot of collagen and elastin, and you know, I'm aging, and that's okay, but I still want the texture of my skin to look the best it possibly can. So I'm just narrowing it down to products that truly work for me. All right, so let's move on. I do love this. I will always use a CE Ferulic. And this is from Dermatology. I've gone through maybe 3 bottles of this. This has become my most favorite vitamin C serum. I also like, from Glow Skin Beauty, their C serum. I like that a lot. But this product is very similar to SkinCeuticals. I see no difference in them, and I've used several bottles of SkinCeutical and several of this now, and I see absolutely no difference, except for this one is half the price. And I also finished up the Hyaluronic Fruit Acid Serum from Bay Harbor Beauty. She has a skincare line, and several of her products are very, very nice, and again, very affordable. But this is very nice. It's hyaluronic acid. I always use a hyaluronic acid, and it just draws moisture into the skin, and it helps to plump it up just temporarily. It's not going to create miracles. But if you're someone who's dry and you just want that extra moisture, it will add it in for you. I also finished up a Moroccan oil. I've been using this for years. I use this as an oil pre-treatment before I shampoo. I use this on my dry hair at night. If I'm not shampooing at night, I will use it on my dry hair just to keep the strands really moisturized. And no, it does not transfer onto my silk pillowcase. However, it did transfer onto I bought Tencel sheets. They're really a nice feel. And I noticed, because I will put it on in my hair and then I just go to bed, but where I pull the sheets up over me to cover me, I see little oil from my hands. So I had to start washing my hands, because usually I just left it on and let it moisturize my hands too. But it does not transfer onto a silk pillowcase, okay? And I've been using it for years. I will continue to use it. I do love it. I have many oils, and I use them all for different things. This one here is my pre-treatment oil, okay? Louis finished up from Crew, the American Crew. This is the liquid wax. He likes this because it gives him hold without it looking like, you know, the 80s wet look of the hair. So he does like this, because hairspray has a tendency to make his scalp flake, where this one does not, and it washes out really clean. So he uses this, he just shampoos his hair, and then when he gets out of the shower, he just takes a little tiny bit of this and he massages it through his hair, and then he brushes it, and he's good to go. He doesn't dry his hair or anything like that. He just styles it and goes wet. Yes, he does. All right, so he really likes that. He's gone through several bottles. This is my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I love it. I bought another one. I will buy another one during the Sephora sale. I love this powder. I have it on now. I think it really works well for an aging skin. And for those of you who are new, because many people ask me how old I am, in exactly, let's see, I'm going to say in 8 days, I will be 61 years old. And you can still wear a full face of makeup. We just have to tweak things and do, you know, things a little differently. You know, I have folds that makeup lays in. I have wrinkles in my forehead that makeup lays in. But, you know, we have to be able to set our foundation, and this powder just does it, my friend. It does it. Again, Magic Genius powder from Charlotte Tilbury. All right. My most favorite fragrance of all, and I know they're going to discontinue this. This is the original Burberry fragrance that came out probably over 35 years ago. I have been wearing this fragrance, let's see, Lou and I, 25 years, and then I'm going to say I've been wearing this fragrance for probably 35 years. When I worked in women's fragrances, I got the first bottle in my area, and when I started wearing it, people started stopping me. There's actually a little bit in there. I think I'm going to have to put this back on the shelf because there's a little bit in here. It does not smell good on everyone, but it really works with my chemistry. So I love it. I have a new bottle. I will probably buy another bottle, but I don't like to buy too many fragrances as backup because they don't last. And I will not buy this in a second hand because they do not smell the same. I will only buy this from an actual department store or from Burberry. Okay, what else do I have in here? I finished up an juice powder. I have been adding elderberry juice powder to my smoothies just to help boost the immune system during these times. I've also increased my vitamin C, my zinc, and my D. I eat a lot of vitamin C foods. I also take a supplement. Zinc is very important to keep the immune system up. Vitamin D, I am not only getting vitamin D now from walking in the sun, but I still take a supplement in it. But in little shots of vitamin C, I'm really working on my immune system because I don't have a doctor down here yet. And I usually get a flu shot. I went to Publix to get a flu shot, and it was too long of a wait. Usually by now I already have my flu shot because with what's going on, they're worried now that people are going to get the flu and COVID. So just be smart, my friends. Wash your hands. Keep practicing social distancing. That's more important than anything, that you wash your hands because we touch our mouth, we touch our nose, we touch our eyes. So constantly wash your hands. Don't shake hands with people anymore. Social distance, and you should be okay. So I incorporate the elderberry juice powder as well. It really doesn't have much of a flavor. It's kind of like a sad blueberry flavor, I guess. All right, so with washing our hands as much as we are, I'm going through a lot of hand cream. This one is in my handbag because I wash my hands everywhere. Or we're putting on the rubbing alcohol and it's drying our hands out. I'm surprised my nails have grown because let me tell you, when it comes to the alcohol, yes, I use a lot of alcohol. I'm really, anywhere we go, we wash our hands, I use the alcohol, and then I put my hand cream on because I don't want my hands to dry out. And this is my most favorite, the Caudalie. Most favorite hand cream of all. Second is Colleen Rothschild. Love it. These up, and this is the BioEffect EGF Eye Serum. These are vegan. I wouldn't get these. They're very expensive. I didn't like the texture of them. I don't think that they really worked, although maybe this is something that you have to use more of to really see a difference. But for me, I didn't like the slip of this product at all. And I just didn't notice a difference with them. I know a lot of people love these products, but like I said, I only used one of each. And I think sometimes with skincare, you do have to use, 6 to 8 months, sometimes a year to see results from something. But again, I don't expect miracles at this point. And sometimes I get a little frustrated when I watch YouTube and I hear promises coming from people. And I think, no, don't be promising because you really can't. You can't because, my body chemistry inside is off the charts as far as being bonky and crazy. And I'm noticing myself that skincare products just aren't working the way they used to. So again, for me, it's all about just keeping the texture of my skin. Now, if I was still 30, I'd be throwing everything at it because I love skincare. So yes. All right. never mind. Let's move forward. SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. This was a small little bottle that they actually sent me. I used it up. I loved it. But again, this here, same thing, and it's half the price. Okay, from Derm Doctor also, the Age Renewal Eye Cream. I finished up another one of these. I do like this eye cream. It doesn't interfere with my makeup application. It moisturizes, but I have to say, right now I'm using a lot of retinol products because I want to really, I can't use retin A, so I have to use retinol. So I'm really focusing on that. So a product like this for me is just to moisturize over the serums that I put. But I really am putting a lot of focus into retinol serums around my eyes. All right, I finished up some mask. This is from City Beauty, and I have this on in my vlogging video. This is a nice mask. This is a plumping, line smoothing mask, and it has peptides and hyaluronic acid in it. It is a biocellulose mask, which means it really adheres to the skin. However, I still use my silicone mask cover. But this was a really, really nice mask, no irritation with it. Now, if you're expecting to feel super hydrated or moisturized after it, it's not a hydrating mask. It's a plumping, line smoothing mask. So I did like it. I have 4 others to get through in the pack. So I will give you my final thoughts on it after I've used it for a while. Now, this is a very unique, overpriced, but worth it eye mask. And these are from Biologiqu, Recherche, and this is their eye patch that goes all the way around. I had this on in cleaning my shower door video. This is a nice mask. I think you can probably, I don't know if you'll be able to see how the mask goes around the whole eye. I've never seen a mask do that. It stays on. It does not budge. It doesn't slide into your eye or anything like that. But again, these are very pricey, but a very, very nice mask. And that, my friends, finishes up my empties. So in the comments, let me know, what do you go through? Do you have the same feeling as I feel now if you are through menopause? Are you seeing that your skin really doesn't respond to a lot of the skin treatments it used to? And what are some of the things that you are finding are still working for you after going through menopause? All right, my friends, so I am going to let you go. Thanks for spending time with me. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an ageless beauty, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Not sure if the bell is doing anything anymore. It's supposed to notify you, but many people say they're not getting notified anymore. But go ahead and hit that bell. Maybe they'll bring it back one day. Everything that I am wearing or have shared with you will be listed and linked below the video. Go out in the world and be lovable, my friends. I love you all.